BBQ Chicken Pizza. Let's do it. We're gonna start with a pizza crust. I'm using this thin crust. It's a great value. It's from Walmart. And I think it's gonna be great. I never used it before, but let's give it a shot. We're gonna start by adding a half a cup of barbecue sauce right onto this pizza dough. Now, if you make your own pizza dough at home, that's great. Do that. I'm doing this the easy way. Leave a little bit of crust. Okay. Now I'm using the no sugar added barbecue sauce because I'm trying to make, it's a healthy barbecue chicken pizza. I want to be healthy. Is it just me, or does anyone else end up with a Ziploc bag full of chicken breast every time they buy one of those rotisserie chickens from the store? I mean, I love those chickens. Trust me, I eat them a lot, but I always end up with a bag with a little bit of chicken breast left over and trying to figure out what to do with it, other than just heating it up and eating it, which is fine. So that's why I love this recipe. I'm gonna take this leftover chicken and make a healthy barbecue chicken pizza. Sound good? Okay, let's get back down here. Now we can add the cheese. I'm gonna use this whole bag of mozzarella. So I'll go ahead and try to sprinkle it on evenly. Maybe I'll just dump it in the middle and do this. I never worked at a pizza shop, so I don't know if there's a better technique than this. Okay, once you have as much cheese as you want, you got it spread out to your liking. It's time to add that rotisserie chicken. But first, we're gonna take another half a cup of barbecue sauce and we're gonna pour it in here. That's right. And we're gonna mix this sauce. But I'm gonna put a glove on so my hand doesn't smell like barbecue sauce all day. Just a quick mix. I just wanna get sauce on all this chicken. Okay. Now we're just gonna spread this chicken out all over the pizza. I'm gonna get it all out of the cup. And now I'm gonna just spread it out. I'm gonna use, this is about 2 cups of shredded rotisserie chicken. I'm gonna use all of it because I'm a big boy and I need lots of protein so I can stay a big boy. But you do you. If you don't want chicken in every bite, then don't use as much. Well, looks good to me. Next, I got about it's a quarter of a red onion, or it's turned out to be about a 1/3 cup of sliced red onion. Tried to slice it pretty small. I don't know if I'm actually gonna use all of this. There's a lot of red onion. We'll see. That's good. I'm not gonna use it all. Save that for next time. And lastly, to give it a little bit of kick, I'm gonna shred some smoked Gouda on this thing. Not a ton, definitely not as much as the mozzarella. Just give it a nice little coating on the top. There we go. Boom. Now, depending what type of crust you used, this last part will be a little different. Now, if you made your own crust, well, that's on you. You gotta know how long to bake it for. Or if you buy a cauliflower crust or a thicker crust, I'm doing this thin crust, and its instructions say 450 degrees, 8 to 12 minutes, or until it's crispy brown on the edges and the cheese is melted. So we're just touching up the edges with some olive oil, what little bit of crust I left. Now, we're gonna throw this beautiful pizza in the oven and see what happens. Let's go. Okay, our barbecue chicken pizza is out of the oven. Woo, the crust is crispy. Cheese is melted. Everything looks great. I'm gonna use this tiny pizza cutter to cut. I'll just cut this whole thing, even though it's just me right now. I'm gonna take this piece right here. Oh, I'm gonna put it on here. Look at that. Well, I hope it tastes as good as it looks. Here we go. Oh, wow. I really hope this is good because I have leftover rotisserie chicken constantly. Wow. This is great. Way better than just eating it out of a Ziploc bag. Well, all right. Now, I imagine this would be leaps and bounds better if I made my own pizza dough. And maybe I'll remake it doing it that way. I've never made pizza dough, but I read it was pretty easy. But for a cheap, store-bought, ready thin crust, healthier ingredients, this is great. Barbecue chicken pizza. If you ever order it at a restaurant, try to make it at home. Maybe you'll love it. All right, I'm gonna eat this whole pizza. See you in the comments.